Welcome everyone in this short video from our match that we are playing today with our friends from Norway, Sorashogda Chess Club. We would like to thank them for taking time to play with us. We finished a rapid match earlier on today, and now we are playing a blitz team battle arena. Our team, U12 team, 10 of our players are playing with 10 of their chess friends from Norway. We also would like to thank the international master Kjetil Stoke for streaming the rapid match earlier on his Twitch channel. That is very helpful for our kids to be able to see their games. The blitz match, something fun to do in the end of the day. We did well in the rapid match result wise, but the important thing here is not so much of the result, but meeting new friends, playing, testing our current skills, and trying to improve further from where we are. Let's see what is the top game at the moment. This is Gavin playing with the white pieces with his opponent, who was they also played in the rapid, I think, on the second board of the match, and this game seems to be going well for him on a first look. Though I wonder how that pawn reached c7. Let me check. Okay, that was a lick in defense. Bishop f4, c5. Aha. Okay, that is a maybe small miscalculation on black side, and that pawn is lost, and now it seems to look okay for white, but probably he missed the c5 move, or maybe he could have taken d takes e6 castle. Still, I think he's doing well in general in this position. Let's go to see some other games quickly. This is the game between the top boards on in both teams. With the black pieces is Chin. His opponent from Norway is around 2000 rated in FIDE Blitz, quite fast and good chess player. Chin is doing well in this Ruy Lopez variation. He just recently won a very nice game in the Asian Youth Championship, playing the same line as black against a higher rated opponent, so that, I think, gives him motivation to play this line. I think that in general he's doing well in it. Also, everybody who knows Chin already know that he has improved his tactical skills, and his blitz he's doing quite well in the blitz, and his standard chess is now catching up. So we are happy to see that. Let's go to see some other games. The third game here is Ayan. Ayan is with black pieces here. Okay, I'll flip the board on the black side. Apparently, he already won 2 games with the same opponent, but those might have been the rapid games that he played earlier, not the blitz games. And he's a pawn up in this position, and really nothing to complain about in the position, so he's doing quite well. Let's move on to the next game. This is a blitz game, blitz tournament, 3+2. There is not really that much time to see anything in details. Or maybe we should see another 1 or 2 positions and then focus on one game. Let's go to Proud. Proud is black in this position with the black pieces. Let me guess. This was Italian game. Yes, Italian game. And it went very sharp because Proud decided not to castle and to attack the king side. It's a bold choice, and of course, especially in a blitz game, these kind of ideas can lead to very good attacking positions. Chess is about tactics, about seeing things fast. Trying to make the best decisions as quickly as possible. Yeah, and it seems now that the white king is in more problems than actually the black king. That's a nice move. King absolutely doesn't stand in the way of the rook because she is looking at rook g8. So that's why the king didn't went back. It would block the rook. And up there, it seems safe. There are no more checks. Bishop f4, of course, not possible because there is a knight. So rook g8 seems like a very serious threat now. And that will end the game very fast. Checkmate in 3. No, not checkmate quite, but completely winning position. White can still go bishop g5, rook g5, and give up the queen. Yeah, but that does not really do much. Yes, that doesn't really do much. She needs to find that finishing attack, finishing touch. Okay, e3. Okay, this will be over one way or another. We need to maybe move to another game. Let's go back to the top game. Sheen playing on the top board. 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4. Materially doing well, and I suppose that everything in his position is safe. Only potential weakness, the pawn on f7 is not under any threat because he has a dark squared bishop. His opponent has a light squared bishop. If his opponent was to find a way to point his bishop and put more pressure on the f7 pawn, then yeah, things can get complicated. But at the moment, it seems that things are under control for Chin. Oh, nice tactic. Cannot take with this pawn because f8 hangs, and if he takes with that pawn, there is h7 check. That was a nice tactic. Yes. Super nice tactic. Yeah. As I mentioned before, his opponent also. Opponent very good in blitz, very good in tactics. Seeing things quickly. Chin managed to get out of this position without losing the f7 pawn. So now again, things are working in his favor. Yeah. And this should be winning. This is winning. Let's move to another game. Okay, we are doing well result-wise. Whose game we didn't saw yet? I'm not sure if all the kids have a game at the moment because I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the boards. Let's check on New Year. Who is white in this position. And okay, New Year's position is, I would say, completely winning. Rook against the bishop, endgame. Yeah, nothing much to see over there. Let's go to boom. Oh, boom. He's in. He is not in time check. His opponent is in a big time trouble. But boom is a pawn down, and the only thing going good for him here in this position is that he has more time. But other than that, he is the one who should actually fight for a draw in this position. He's the one who should be happy if he makes a draw. Let's see. Rook and games with a pawn down generally can be drawn, so it's not such a bad idea to take the queen and to maybe push a5, sacrifice the a pawn, win the d pawn, and play for the draw. But with the queen on the board, there is a little bit of risk. He went for the checkmate. Okay, well done. Well done, because it's a blitz and because it's a time trouble. Otherwise, this could have cost him a bit. He took some risk. Next position. Let me see. Okay, beam. Let's see, beam. Beam. She is playing with the black pieces. Here, I need to flip this. She is playing with the black pieces. She is a pawn up. I suppose that white blundered the pawn on h3. That's how it seems, at least without scrolling back in the position. And she has a bishop for a knight with a pawn up, a position in which she doesn't really have any real weaknesses. So we'll see later how this is going to turn out. The next game. Who do we choose to see? Let's see. Who did we miss? Gavin. Let's go back to Gavin. Gavin here is white. Oh. That's a fork, but there is also a... It's not over because that pawn on e7, rook f8 is coming. This one was a nice fork. White cannot take because the king is under attack, so the pawn is being pinned. But rook f8 is the move that complicates matters for black. Black has to give up the rook, take this, and now Gavin has a material advantage, and he is trying to simplify and to not to allow any possible counterplay to his opponent. Yes, this is going to go well for him. Back to our main page. We have 5 more minutes of this match. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Let us check who else is playing a game. Let's check how New Year is doing on the top board now that he reached the top board. And he's black. And let's see this. Oh, it's quite a messy tactical position. It seems like white sacrificed something. White is a... Let me see. Exchange up for black, but a very, very uncomfortable position to be playing with the black pieces, because the king, there's lots of weaknesses around the king and lots of pieces that are looking to attack. For example, when this knight is not here anymore, the bishop will go to d3 and threat checkmate. That's one thing. This knight can jump in and jump to places, and so this is very, very uncomfortable. Even tactics such as knight h4, sacrificing the queen, and when the queen takes, it's a fork, and yeah, lots of tactical possibilities here for white. Yeah, it really doesn't look doesn't really look promising for New Year here. And again, his opponent is quite tactical player. Yeah, I like seeing his games and his ideas. Who do we need to check? Did we check Boom? Boom's battles are always interesting, positional, strategic battles. He is with the black pieces here. And he is going to be having some difficult time with this bishop, because this bishop is surrounded by white pawns and cannot get out. Cannot get out unless white decides somehow to let him out. There is no way to free that bishop. There is a famous game between, I think, well, I actually quite forgot it. Was it Winter and Capablanca or Winter and Alekhine? I think it was Winter Capablanca, in which Winter ended up with a bishop like that, and then he could not get out for the rest of the game. Okay, let's go back. Let's see how Chin is doing in this game. Chin C is white here. Okay, attack on the G file. The queen side is at the moment under control. The rooks are ready. Materially equal, and both of the opponents are trying to attack black on the C file, along the C file, maybe by pressuring, trying to sacrifice or to push b5, b4. Chin by attacking the g7 square, the h6, g7 bishop, the h6 pawn. There is a sacrifice, which I was expecting is going to come, because there is quite a lot of pressure. There is another check now coming up. Followed by rook c2, but this might be like, if black doesn't find a very forced continuation to do something here, then white immediately has a rook g7 checkmate idea. White is actually threatening now to checkmate by check, and then taking the other knight and the other rook dropping in, and that's just like very serious. And I don't see a sequence of force moves that black can do that can force a win here, or force a perpetual check or anything like that. So I think that Chin C is going to get out of this one and probably win it. The rules of the game, though, is that if he does not win this in 30 seconds, which is the end of the match, he might win the game, but not the point. That is how arena games. Oh, nice. Rook g8. Sacrifice the rook and queen g2. He's seeing this. He's very sharp, seeing things like this. I like that. Well done, Chin. Very well done. And checkmate. Nice. Okay, let's go to... And just on time, actually, he won the game 4 seconds before the end. Okay, so the match is over, and although some games will be played until the end, again, one more time, I would like to thank all our opponents. I would like to thank our friends from Norway for organizing the match, for playing with us, for streaming the match and all that. We hope that we can meet soon again, and that we can have other days like this one. Thanks everyone. Thank you for watching our video, and see you next time.